Recently I took a trip to beautiful Singapore. Now, there's a ton of great stuff to do there, but the best place to go is a place called Brickverse. This insane Lego store has hundreds, maybe even thousands of retired Lego sets. So join me as we check out all the rare and exclusive items that were at Brickverse. We'll even check out some of the insane MOCs that were on display at this store. And I'll finish off by showing you my haul at the end of the video. What did I get? Let's go. Just look at this. Hundreds and hundreds of rare and retired Lego sets. It's beautiful, isn't it? One of the most desirable sets for sale here has to be the amazing Cafe Corner and Market Street. See, these are the two original modular buildings, the very first ones. If you want these mint sealed in box, they normally cost about $5,000 each. That's about $3,500 US. Oh sweet baby Jesus. Although hey, Jeremy at Brickverse, he's a really good guy. He'll give you a cheaper than Bricklink price. It is fun to see the packaging design and how it's changed over all these years. I mean, just look at this. Encouraging you to buy 6 of this set so that you can turn it into a mega hotel. Yeah, sure, I'm totally gonna casually drop 30 grand to buy 6 of these to make a giant building. Pfft. Although it would have been a lot cheaper back in the day when this first came out, but still, wow. Nearby there's a few sets from my childhood, like the glorious Pharaoh's Quest Pyramid. It's so cool. Look at this marvelous Anubis figure. It might be one of the best Lego minifigures that they ever made. And the fantasy era castle, oh, it's breathtaking. I wanted this so bad as a kid. I mean, look at that black dragon. Oh, I really miss when Lego boxes had flip-up lids like this. I don't know, I guess it's too expensive to do that these days. You just don't see it at all. But there was a real magic to these flip-up lids as a kid. I miss them. And remember Space Police? This is another one I wanted as a kid. I mean, check it out. This bad boy splits up into different sections, and then you can reassemble it into a new spaceship. That's so dope. Even the minifigures in Space Police, they were magnificent. So many exotic aliens. These designs rocked. Sadly, a sealed copy of this set on Bricklink, it's about $500. But again, Jeremy over at Brickverse, he'll sell it to you for a bit cheaper. I promise, by the way, this is not an ad for the store. I just had a lot of fun looking at the shop, and I figured you'd have fun looking at it with me as well. And by the way, Jeremy's hospitality was some of the best I've ever had at any Lego brick store. Dude was kind enough to hand me free Bionicle sets as I walked into the building. For free. Dude, thank you so much. This is so sweet. What a kind soul. Dude, I love the Bionicle stars. And Hero Factory 3.0 with their sick animal masks. Oh baby, some good stuff. While we're talking about constructible action figures, Brickverse had a few of these Technic Star Wars sets. These are such an odd chapter in Lego history. Odd looking Technic droids, but you know, they're kind of charming, aren't they? And many of them contained weird colors and exotic pieces, like this super battle droid with its pearl sand blue. So pretty. And once again, brilliant box art. They even include clever little alternate builds. Yeah, sure, why not turn C-3PO into a spaceship? I love that. Hey, you know, let's keep it going with more Star Wars stuff. Now, this is a set that I hope that Lego remakes quite soon. Not because it needs a remake. Honestly, it's perfect. It might be one of the best UCS sets ever made. But I just hate the fact that if you want to pick this up on Bricklink, it's $2,000 mint sealed in box. I want them to make this again just so it's affordable. Wouldn't that be sweet? Ah, and the magical original Republic gunship. I cannot tell you how much I wanted this as a kid. I remember my rich childhood friend, he had this set, and you better believe that I was very jealous. And I completely forgot, this has alternate builds on the back. A frickin' Republic mech suit Yes, please. And then a fighter jet, a frickin' military vehicle as an alternate build on a Lego set? Dude, you do not see that. Lego doesn't build anything military. It's crazy that this exists. So there were many other great Star Wars sets, but since we're talking about alternate builds, now seems like the perfect time to mention that I ran into a friend of mine. You might be familiar with a Lego builder called Ransom Fern. I've actually featured some of his wonderful creations on my channel before. Ransom Fern takes certain Lego sets and he turns them into mind-blowing alternate builds. Sometimes they use pieces from multiple sets to turn it into some of the best things you've ever seen. Other times it's just pieces from one set, and that's all you need. It's amazing what he does. Like for example, this Black Panther bust. Ransom brought this in a bag specifically so that I could see it. Thank you for that, because oh my god, look at this. Here it is side by side with Lego's original Black Panther set. And Ransom Fern has made his own version using only pieces from that set. That's it. Is that not the most insane, mind-blowing thing you've ever seen? And this is pretty sturdy too. It's pretty difficult for it to break. I don't know how he does it, dude. This is epic. Look at the insane accuracy on the helmet. The really sick pose. This is a work of art. Please, please, go check out Ransom Fern's stuff. Because remember, he has instructions for this that you can buy. You can make this Black Panther bust yourself if you want to. Or, why not build his Bumblebee? This was on display there at the store. This looks amazing. Very movie accurate. Again, it's only using pieces from the original Bumblebee Lego set. Wow. Nearby that was this huge Rivendell MOC from Lord of the Rings. This was built by a person named Black Knight. But let's dive into some of the details a little bit later. For now, let's get back into looking at what was for sale. There's some good stuff. Right back into Star Wars, we have the MTT. And this, by the way, is the best MTT that Lego ever made. Ever. The size is perfect, the play features rock. And the best bit? You got 20 battle droids. Yes, 20. One set gives you an entire battalion. Yo. I mean, look at them right here on the top of the box. You don't see that today. Gotta give some love to Atlantis. Such a good theme. And the legendary portal of Atlantis. One of the best. Look at it up top. You got every single little treasure ring, and you put them in the portal, it opens up, and there's treasure inside. So rad. Speaking of water-themed sets, I guess, I did stumble across a bit of a holy grail, something I've always wanted. It's the iconic Black Seas Barracuda. So many argue that the most iconic Lego sets are the following 3 sets. The Yellow Castle, the amazing Galaxy Explorer, and of course, the Black Seas Barracuda. One from the big 3, the original awesome Lego themes of space, castle, and pirates. I've been wanting to pick up these big 3 sets for a long time, and seeing it here sealed in box in amazing condition. Ooh, I was tempted. So I asked Jeremy, I said, hey, how much for the set? And he said, well, someone already has an offer on this, they're still thinking about it, but right now they want to pick it up for about $2,000. And I said, hey, that's great, thank you very much, I'm not gonna do that. Because that's a lot of money, more than I have right now. But one day, Black Seas Barracuda, one day. I did spot another set nearby. It's the epic Dragon Fortress, a set from Orient Expedition, a Lego Adventurers theme. This set includes what I would probably say is the best Lego dragon ever made. Look at it with those stunning gold details. Oh my word. That's a pretty piece. Jeremy also showed me something that he said, hey, you've probably never seen this before, and it's probably one of the rarest things in the store. Exciting. So he was right, I'd never seen it before. This is a store display from one of the Singapore Lego stores. You know, the official brand retail stores. So it features a lot of brick-built models of iconic Singaporean food. Stuff like kaya toast or the tables at Hawker's. with the wet wipes and the napkins, all that stuff. And there's plenty of other cool things. Oh, isn't this darling? This is so cute. And yeah, a very original and rare thing to own. Not something you see every day. More rare stuff, minty fresh, still sealed in box, classic castle sets. The boxes were in amazing condition. I've never seen classic castle sets like this, looking like they're fresh off store shelves back in the day. The box didn't even have a scratch on it. What's this going for on Bricklink? Well, it's a lot. But that's the value of a sealed set. It's crazy to think that if you pop the seal open, that's probably like $200 to $500 gone instantly. That's why I don't always want to pick up sealed sets. I'm gonna open them. Why spend $500 extra when I could just buy it used? Still, again, Jeremy was good. He was pricing this lower than Bricklink. Nice guy. But I love me some Castle. And even cooler, this set had the original price tag still on the box. Look at that. You could have picked this up for barely anything back in the day. And now it's like $1,000. Crazy. All right, I promised you photos of that Rivendell MOC. Here it is. Afterwards, I'm gonna show you something really, really rare. Get excited. So, Brick Knight did, just an excellent job on this MOC. Taking a few notes from the official Rivendell sets and then kind of throwing it out the window and doing their own thing. There's so many more towers, there's so many more buildings. It's rich with detail and it's also got such a wonderfully vibrant and gorgeous natural setting. Look at these trees. Look at this river. Look at this rock work. Look at the bear. This feels so alive, so real. There is something about the sheer size of this MOC, and I think it really lives up to the grandeur of Lord of the Rings. Because pretty much every location in Lord of the Rings, it's massive. It's way too big for you to be able to build it in Lego. But Brick Knight said, nah man, I'm still gonna do it. And he did it well. It's crazy to see the wonderful, huge, giant world of Lord of the Rings distilled perfectly into Lego. Wow. Be sure to take a look at Brick Knight's stuff on YouTube. I'll have a link below. It's definitely worth looking at. This isn't the only Lord of the Rings MOC that he's made. Now for that really rare set. This is a sealed in box Cube Dudes set. Cube Dudes? Yeah. They were this really weird idea that Lego just didn't do much with. It was just a bunch of cube-shaped characters that looked really cool. When these came out, I remember thinking, we're gonna see a lot of Cube Dudes. This is gonna be a big thing. And then it just wasn't. This set here is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Only 2,000 of them were made. That's it. If you want one today, sealed in box, it's about $500 US. Yeah, anything Comic-Con, it always goes for crazy, crazy prices. Alright, so I could keep talking about all the rare sets that they had for sale at Brickverse. There's a lot. But it's time to see my haul. What awesome items did I pick up? Time to find out. I ended up grabbing this old Knights Kingdom set. It's a set that I never had as a kid, but I freaking love it. I mean, just look at these minifigures. The Rogue Knight here with speckle black copper armor. That's a very rare Lego color. You don't see it much, but it looks sick. Oh, I love Castle. So I'm very excited to put this together. So, okay, I love Castle, but I also love weird Lego sets. And this studio set, it's a pretty weird one. It comes with a motor that moves this backdrop. So you get your camera out and you film a little movie. A movie where it looks like this helicopter is flying through the sky as the backdrop moves behind it. Or this car could be driving through the city at lightning speed. I love this so much. You'd never see Lego making something like this today. And unfortunately, I think you can say the same for Exoforce. Although I hope they bring this theme back. The Combat Crawler X2. This is a dream set for little Ben. That's a dream set for older Ben as well. The powerful legs, giant claws, and that insane color scheme. It's just the coolest. And the fact that this yellow mech splits off of this larger kind of spider-like housing. Wow. I am so excited to make this and probably review it as well. Stay tuned for that. Oh, and let's take a quick look at the back of the box. I love group shots like this that show every single set in the wave fighting it out in some kind of location. And that location is the frickin' Golden City itself. Let me tell you, images like this fueled my creativity. So cool. And perhaps the best set that I picked up? It's the Portal to Atlantis. That's right, I did grab it. Sadly, I had to throw out the box. That's because I just didn't have space in my luggage. But hey, I was gonna open up the box anyway. Who cares? I'd rather build it than keep it sealed in the box. In fact, I'm gonna open all of these sets. What I'm most excited for though? These Atlantean minifigures. They're easily the best part of this theme. Some really weird and wacky characters. I love it. Mate, Brickverse is such a cool place, and probably the highlight of my trip. If you end up swinging by Singapore, definitely check it out. If you want to learn more, I'll have links below. And I certainly hope that you enjoyed taking a look at all of these rare sets. Thanks for watching everyone, happy building, and bye for now. Alexa, play spooky, scary skeletons.